now joined on the line by Aldis Hodge to promote the blockbuster movie What Men Want. What Men Want recently released here in the UK and Ireland, and I'm delighted to be joined by Aldis here on the line to talk specifically about the movie and to specifically talk about his character Will as well. And Aldis, can you tell me a bit about What Men Want first of all?
Yes, indeed. What's happening? Happy to be on speaking with you. So, What Men Want, as most people know, is sort of a reverse play on the original film What Women Want, starring Mel Gibson and Alan Hunt. So, this time we get to see from a woman's perspective, we get to understand what men are thinking, to hear the inside, and she uses it to her advantage in life, trying to get a leg up at work, trying to, just make sure her surroundings to her benefit. But it's hilarious, man, because once she, gets into those men's heads and she starts hearing what crazy thoughts men actually have on a regular basis, I'm not so sure she wants that power anymore. But brilliantly played.
Yeah.
The character Holly Davis is brilliantly played by Taraji.
Yeah. And Aldis, there's few overlying concepts running through this film. I know it's a comedy movie, but there's an awful lot of the old notion of sexism in the workplace and work environment, as well as a common theme maybe at the start where the character Taraji P. Henson, who plays Ali Davis, feels maybe underlined in a sort of a sports-dominated agency worldwide management. She's sort of fighting from attention from her sort of male counterparts.
You said that's her getting attention from her as her male counterpart?
Yeah.
So, I played Will. Will is a good single father. He's raising his son on his own, a 5-year-old son. At a point that he meets Ali, so Ali's in a place where she's dealing with the male environment, a male-dominated environment. At work, she's frustrated with that. She just lost out on a big opportunity. She meets Will in a place where she just kind of wants to release frustration and have a little fun. Will is also in a place where, he's just trying to figure out life might get too crazy, but he wants to have a little fun, so they kind of crash into each other at this really fun, both of their lives. But what they don't realize is they've come to find a deeper connection and something that can lead to a better relationship later on. But what Will does for Ali is that he teaches her not all men are the same. There are some men out there of quality, of real merit, men of real value that can look at a woman and appreciate her for her true value and all of what she is. And then at the same time, Will is sitting in his position, willing and ready to support a strong woman and her position in life. And the thing I love about the character is that we get to see a man supporting a woman who, she has a more powerful job than he has. She makes more money than him and all that, but she's breaking the stereotypes. And that, she would be the breadwinner, but Will has no problem with it. He's not emasculated. He understands how to sit there and support her and still feel good about himself. And I love that because, young men get the perspective of understanding how to really respect a woman in a high-profile position. Plus, we also need to see Ali play the boss, She plays the boss unapologetically, winning at her own game without... She learns how to find her value without the validation of a man throughout it, which I love. But, the great thing about this film is that we do have that perspective. You have a little perspective. You have a couple of, crazy perspectives from other men, but it's kind of more back, but it very much is an uplifting film for the perspective of women.
Yeah, and I suppose, Aldis, you, a prominent team as well, featuring your character, or Will, as well. We see this sort of this young, modern, single sort of dad who's raising a son after a tragic accident to his own wife. And we see this sort of strong, vibrant, young dad, and almost that she's almost trying to do her wrongs in the end for him to take her back, in relation to normally we see the vice versa of those sort of roles, but it's all this time is portrayed from the young sort of male dad who's doing the good and the